What's good, my people? It's your boy Z here, and I'm back with another video. So right now, it's hot out here, man. It's summertime. This weather been kicking your boy's ass. Yeah, y'all stay cool out there. It's been like 112 out here in California, Long Beach especially. But anyways, this video goes on to the Los Angeles Lakers and the LeBron James, and this just to tell you the reasons why the Lakers did not get the other free agents to join LeBron like they originally planned. The players that Magic Johnson wanted LeBron James and Rich Paul to go out pursue, because I really do personally think that Magic Johnson might have tampered again, but because LeBron is who he is, he's just not going to report it. But no, I mean, the Lakers really were under the impression, media was under the impression, that means ESPN, First Take, Skip Bayless, Stephen A. Smith, you know what I'm saying, like First Team Sports, all these guys, Speak Recept, they really assuming that LeBron was not only going to join the Lakers, but they was going to get Paul George, they was gonna get Kevin Durant, possibly CP3, and at least on another and be able to trade for Kawhi Leonard. But I'm here to tell you the reason why that didn't work, and the reason why the Lakers really should be trying to look for all these other players. And you already got Ingram and Kuzma. You already got some good backups that you drafted. Okay. And first off, I'm gonna say that I was wrong for LeBron not going to the Lakers. I thought he was gonna choose somebody somewhere else to play, because on a personal level, him going to Lakers doesn't help his Hall of Fame legacy, you know what I'm saying, that much better. Like, it doesn't. Like, you left Cleveland, the team that drafted you, okay? You couldn't get a championship in Cleveland. You kept losing to Boston or Orlando, okay? You wanted to join Miami, and you know what I'm saying, Boston joined them, okay? Miami was a team that was struggling too, but so him, Wade, and Bosh need each other, so I wasn't mad at that at all, okay? I mean, yeah, it formed a super team, but they did it for the right reasons. Okay, it wasn't like Miami won a championship the year previously and then LeBron went to go join him like Durant did when he left OKC. So that's a different scenario. But then you went back to Cleveland. Okay, you wanted to play with Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving, I don't blame LeBron James for that. LeBron James saw potential in Kyrie Irving, because Kyrie Irving to me is an MVP type player. As far as a point guard is concerned, Kyrie Irving is a true point guard. He's a true floor general. The man know how to score, create his own baskets. He know how to put the ball in players' hands where you need to be on the court. Like, Kyrie Irving, just that dude. Okay, so I understand that. And resort down, okay, you traded Andrew Wiggins. You didn't want Andrew Wiggins. You brought in Kevin Love, but then you also brought in Shumpert. They brought J.R. Smith over there, okay. Tristan Thompson, you had Mozgov. Okay, it was a good team. Okay, they lost the first year to Golden State, but then y'all fired David Black, which was the right move. You brought in Tyronn Lue, okay. Y'all won a championship with Cleveland. But they lose twice, you know what I'm saying, the following 2 years, this year, last year, to Golden State. But then you decide you're gonna, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna ditch Cleveland. All right. I understand from LeBron, he didn't like the fact that David Griffin was let go or fired, or David Griffin chose to quit. That was reasons I told you why. And Dan Gilbert was interfering with what David Griffin wanted to do. David Griffin wanted to trade for Chris Paul instead of Isaiah Thomas, which I don't blame him. Chris Paul would still be a far better point guard than Isaiah Thomas. As good as Isaiah Thomas was that 2 seasons ago, and yeah, he helped lead the Boston Celtics to the Eastern Conference Finals as a first seed. He's still nowhere near Chris Paul's skill set. CP3 is taller than him. CP3 can get the holes. Is basically a smarter, much better player. Chris Paul is a veteran. He knows how to play. He'll actually be better with LeBron than Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas turned out that was a mistake. And even then, if you Dan Gilbert, why would you trade Kyrie Irving to the Boston Celtics anyway? I feel you kind of messed up. You messed up the whole. You messed Cleveland up right there, because for one, Boston's the Eastern Conference rival. You have to play. The Cleveland literally has to play Boston. Literally, though, said to get to the Eastern, to get to a championship, you got to go through them. And they actually, you know what I'm saying, actually Cleveland is actually blessed. They're actually lucky they didn't get a chance to play against Kyrie Irving, because if Kyrie Irving would have been on that team, not injured, the Celtics would have swept the Cavaliers. I believe, no doubt in my mind. That would have beaten Cleveland at least 3-1 or 4-0. Kyrie Irving would have gotten off in that arena big time, and I told you that in the other video. Okay, so they were lucky. But even then, despite not having Kyrie Irving, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Terry Rozier, okay, Shane Larkin, those guys, these young guys, still took it to LeBron. They took the fight to him. They was ahead 2 games. They was literally up 2-0 in the first 2 games of the Eastern Conference Finals. Okay, what got them was LeBron James' knowledge for the game, him being a veteran that he is. That's what got him. But other than that, man, they would have never. Cleveland would never survive Boston. So that was LeBron James would have been leaving anyway. So I believe he would have been leaving regardless. I thought he would went to Philadelphia and stay on the East, but he chose his destination. Okay, and then he's there for the next 4 years. And see, within the next 4 years, LeBron should be 37 years old after his contract's up. Now I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna get to my point. You know what I'm saying, to the key to this video, but y'all not even understand what led up to LeBron leaving. Okay, I believe it was Dan Gilbert, the fact that Kyrie Irving wanted to be traded from the Cavaliers, and the fact that they kept losing to Golden State 2 years in a row, even though LeBron didn't give this team another year to really see what happened. Because I believe wasn't nothing wrong with that Cavalier team. It just wasn't. Because you gotta understand, it's George Hill, Rodney Hood, Clarkson, Nance. They was just playing with another team in trade deadline, before trade deadline. And now you get brought to the Cleveland Cavaliers and have to learn a different system, going on a different coaching staff. That's bad for players that never played with LeBron James before. And even then, man, look at Tristan Thompson right now. Okay? One of the reasons why LeBron wanted to leave Cleveland is because Tristan Thompson was disobedient and still got with Khloe Kardashian. And I told y'all, if you watched my previous videos, the Kardashian family is bad luck. They got bad karma. I tell you, them women, and especially the Kardashian and the Jenners, like Kylie and Kendall, they go with these men, these high class, these high profile men, where they be athletes or entertainers, rappers or whatever. They get with these men for the wrong reasons. They get these men just so they can stay relevant, because they don't got no real talent themselves. Their only real talent is looking good on camera. Okay, I guess they're models and they got their own perfume or whatever, but they don't do anything else outside of that. They done had a TV show for the last 6-7 years. That's all it is. And of course, you know, Kris Jenner is, or she is. She had her own talk show, but of course that family been living off their father, Mr. Kardashian, that one that was on O.J. Simpson's case years ago. They've been living off that man's money. And of course, Kris married Bruce Jenner, and we all know how that turned out. Okay, Bruce is no longer a man like that no more. He's a transsexual. Okay, goes by the name of Caitlyn. So again, man, that family is a whole lot of it's a whole lot of circus. Okay, that's what's wrong with that family. That family is a whole lot of confusion with that family. Like, it's just they go with these men for the wrong reasons, and when they done with you, they toss you out to the side. They don't even care no more. I told you, anybody's that's ever got with that family, from Ray J to Lamar Odom to Reggie Bush, all these guys' careers have basically went down the tubes. Chris Humphries, down the tubes. Everybody, man. I tell you, y'all need to go look at that Colin Cowherd video where he talks about the Kardashian. He had names an entire list from top to bottom, from recent to late, as of who all ever got with Kim or Khloe between them two women. And then I told you, man, look what happened to Blake Griffin. That's why y'all wondering why the Clippers had to trade Blake the way they did. Why Jerry West told Mike Wayne and Lawrence Frank to trade Blake Griffin out of there. Why? Because he got with Kendall Jenner while he was still with his baby mama. A whole lot of mess. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons why LeBron wanted to leave Cleveland. He just wasn't working out players he felt wasn't listening to him, so he left. He bounced. Okay? All right, he's on the Lakers. Here's the problem with him going to the Lakers. Okay? For one, everybody know this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, if you're a real Laker fan and you've been watching them over the last 22, 25 years, you know this already, that the Lakers, if you go to the Lakers, you play behind Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, Jerry West, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, okay, Wilt Chamberlain, all these greats, okay, that won championships. Now, LeBron is known for losing more championships than he is winning them, okay? This man has just lost 2 NBA championships the last 2 years in a row to Golden State, okay? You're going to a Laker team that's actually in the same division as the Golden State Warriors. See, this is where a lot of people don't pay attention to this. A lot of people don't realize this already. Yeah? It's a lot of bandwagoner fans. You know what I'm saying? Because from what I told y'all, I've talked to actual Laker fans. I'll talk to some Laker fans from LA. They're going about jobs, you know, and going to my job and check into my hotel. They even tell me they don't want LeBron James going to the Lakers. They don't feel he's cut out for it. You know what I'm saying? They know LeBron don't have that winning mentality to be a Laker. They fear that LeBron is going to turn into the same situation that Dwight Howard turned into. I mean, yeah, LeBron is definitely not Dwight Howard, but the man can't beat Golden State. And now you basically went to the same teams. Basically, the exact same is no different than Cleveland right now. They really ain't. Okay? The players Magic just acquired are no different than George Hill, Rodney Hood, Larry Nance, and Clarkson. Actually, I mean, yeah, Rondo got a championship title, but that was when he was with the Boston Celtics under Doc Rivers. And that was at least about what, 8, 7, and yeah, that was like 8 years ago. Almost did. That was like 10 years ago, matter of fact. Yeah, that was 10 years ago. Rondo ain't been to a championship since. And since then, Rondo has become a journeyman. Okay? So that was the other problem. Just like Lance Stevenson. Lance Stevenson, has been a journeyman since then. Since leaving Granger and Paul George the first time. So that's the problem, man. You want a Laker team that's in the same division as Golden State. And this leads me to the reason why the other players didn't sign him. Let's start with Paul George right now. Matter of fact, before we get to Paul George, let's get to Kevin Durant. If you LeBron James, and see this is why LeBron James Hall of Fame legacy for to take a hit. If you LeBron, then how you gonna tell the same guy that beat you twice on the best team in the NBA right now, as far as this decade concerned, Golden State, okay? You think Durant is for to leave the Golden State Warriors that just won him 2 NBA championships, he helped led them to 2 NBA finals, okay? 2 NBA championships. You think he for to leave Steph Curry, who's a 2-time league MVP, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. You about to leave Iggy Livingston. You finna leave Zaza Pachulia. You about to leave Swaggy P. All these guys that the Warriors basically still got on their team just to go to a Laker team with LeBron. They ain't made the playoffs in 6 years. The Lakers is on the outside looking in for the 6th time in a row. You think Durant finna be like 5 times in a row? You think Durant finna leave the team that he's on, the best team in the NBA right now that can literally win another championship even next year coming up? You think he finna leave that and join LeBron and go to a Laker team? Hell no. You think he finna leave Steve Kerr for Lou Walton? Okay? If y'all thought he was about to do that, y'all all badly mistaken. Y'all don't know basketball at all, man. No. Y'all gotta understand, Durant does not want to play with LeBron James. That's just the reality of it. LeBron is Kevin Durant's rival. See, sometimes y'all gotta stop taking the media so seriously. I'm being honest right now, man. Like Broussard, Nick Wright, all these guys don't understand what they're talking about. Shannon Sharp doesn't understand what he's talking about. Durant is not going to join in with LeBron James. And not because the league will not, it's because Durant don't want that to happen. Matter of fact, when the media asked Kevin Durant about LeBron James joining them when his contract is up this summer, Kevin Durant straight said that's bullcrap. That's bullshit. Literally, that was his words on paper on when First Take or ESPN or Speak for Yourself put that on there. Kevin Durant said that's bullcrap, man. Forget about LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Durant does not want to play with LeBron James. They both play the same exact positions. Okay, y'all understand it. Durant is already taking risks being an MVP again, teaming up with Steph Curry. He sacrificed him being an MVP just so he could play with a championship team. No, Durant's not finna leave and go with LeBron. Hell no. So they always said, I knew that was gonna work. Durant went and said, okay, forget this. And then that's the problem, man. LeBron texted Kevin Durant a long sentence, like 2 or 3 paragraphs, trying to convince him to join him up with him. Just because Kevin Durant was in the car with LeBron with carrying champion, don't mean he finna join in with LeBron. Y'all can forget about that, okay? So I knew that was gonna happen. Paul George basically said, y'all should have traded for me if y'all really wanted me that badly. But see, the problem is, Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka wasn't trying to give up Ingram and Kuzma. They wasn't trying to give up the necessary pieces to get Paul George over there. And then you think about, look at Paul George right now, okay? Once again, the OKC Thunder is a better team than the Lakers, by far, okay? If you Paul George, Lonzo is not Russell Westbrook at any circumstance at all, okay? There's no other player that the Lakers have right now that could equal with Russell Westbrook in the stats and numbers he could put up with. You understand? Some people say that it's kind of hard to play with Russell Westbrook, but you got to understand that Russell Westbrook is a winner. He does know how to keep his team in the game right now. And I told y'all, man, Carmelo Anthony and Paul George, this is their first time playing under a different team. Playing with Westbrook, okay? They was going to have a rough time. This was bound to happen. But now that Paul George sees that, okay, I had a disappointing first round, I got to try to bounce back. I got Russell Westbrook. Billy Donovan has proven to be a great coach. He's actually proved he could get to the Western Conference Finals. I might as well stay with this OKC team. What's the point of me going to the Lakers, playing with LeBron, and that the Lakers are still on the outside looking in under the same division as the Golden State Warriors? And then you look at all the other moves that have been made. Paul George is looking at the Phoenix Suns, just signed Trevor Ariza. So now the Suns got a legit forward to go pair up with Devin Booker. Devin Booker just re-signed for a big contract, okay? They just got Ayton from the Arizona Wildcats that just got drafted. That's an actual strong center. He's like a Giannis Antetokounmpo, but buffer, but bigger, man. Strong and powerful. They actually got a legit center they just picked up, okay? So it looks like the Phoenix Suns going to be a contender. I won't say they contender just yet. We're going to see how that goes, but they're going to be a way better team. Paul George, look at the fact that the Clippers have the icon Jerry West helping with the decision making, telling Mike Wayne and Lauren Frank who to sign and bring in. Okay? Then on top of that, Boogie went to the Golden State Warriors. Okay? Paul George is looking at all of this right now. You know what I'm saying? Houston, Chris Paul just re-signed. So Paul George figured, okay, I might as well stay with this OKC team. Plus they paid me $137 million. I'm gonna get my money. But then look how Rich Paul and look how these Laker fans bash Paul George because he didn't want to go to the Lakers. Okay, that's the other thing Paul George is looking at, man. I'm not gonna play over there. And even then, Paul George may feel he can still win a championship title with Russell Westbrook. Now, I told everybody this over and over again. I said this on YouTube numerous times. I said this on Facebook. Paul George was not gonna go to the Los Angeles Lakers if Lakers didn't become a playoff team. I did say that. And now, sure enough, the Lakers are not a playoff team. Did he go side with the Lakers? Hell no. Okay? He didn't leave. He didn't bother leaving OKC. It was more than just Russell Westbrook, you know what I'm saying, throwing a party, come back on a plane, you know what I'm saying, trying to finesse him to stay. No, Paul George felt this is the better move. I'm on a good team. And plus, you're going to have Andre Robertson coming back. You still got Patrick Patterson that can hit threes, that can give you some good scoring. You got Steven Adams. And you got Corey Brewer and Raymond Felton off the bench. This is still a decent team. Okay? They're still better than Lakers as of now. I mean, yeah, Lakers got LeBron, but I can't put LeBron. I mean, the Lakers are slightly better because they got LeBron, but even then, man, like LeBron, the chemistry with the Lakers is still not strong enough yet. So I still can't put LeBron above OKC as of now. Maybe we'll see going into the season because I don't like doing, you know what I'm saying, rankings. I don't like making for sure predictions, but I would have to put OKC technically above LeBron. Only because, like I said, they got better point guards right now. They got better guard play. Russell Westbrook, Andre Robertson, and number 23, the other guy whose name I can't pronounce, starts with an H. It starts with an H. They're better than Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart, and Rajon Rondo. I'm just being honest. Even Lance Stevenson. Because those guys, OKC can actually shoot threes. Okay? Russell Westbrook has a three-point shot on him. He's consistent with it. Actually, you don't always be bricking like that. And plus, Russell Westbrook will go at you full speed. Lonzo don't have no defense. Okay, that's the problem. Josh Hart don't get enough playing time over there. As good as Rondo is, he don't have a three-point shot on him, and neither does Lance Stevenson. That's the reason why the Clippers had to release Lance Stevenson, because he wasn't putting up enough points. He doesn't give you enough in a game to really, you know what I'm saying, remain like a pivotal starter like that. So that's just what it is, man. And then this is like I say, same way with Boogie. Boogie was about to go over there and you could join the Warriors. Like I said, why would Boogie join the Lakers and then the Warriors is in the same division and they still got a squad? Why would he do that? So that's reasons why y'all not getting those players. Now, as far as Kawhi Leonard's concerned, the Lakers just ain't for the trade up. Like I said, Magic Johnson's not going to give up Ingram, Kuzma, and Josh Hart and a draft pick in exchange for a Kawhi Leonard. That's not about to happen. Especially, man, Kawhi Leonard just come off an injury, but even though I think Kawhi Leonard is BSing, still, man, they're not going to give up all those pieces like the Spurs want. The Spurs want the Lakers to give up a whole lot for Kawhi Leonard. So, I guess Magic Johnson doesn't want to do that. So, if you don't want to do that, you might as well just keep those guys there. There's no point in trying to sign Kawhi Leonard, too. I mean, we'll see what they do in 2019 when next summer comes around. Even though I still feel that the Clippers could get Kawhi Leonard instead of, since they can't get LeBron James, because Kawhi Leonard is at his best when he's the main guy. He's at his best when he's the main scorer. And this has been proven already. Just 2 years ago when he was leading San Antonio out of Houston and they played Golden State before Zaza injured him. Okay, I mean, I don't see him working that well with LeBron. And that's just because, like I said, it comes out down to chemistry. It comes down to just the type of players they are. And even then, man, like Kawhi doesn't want to be no top tier level guy like that where he's under a lot of pressure. See, at least for San Antonio, you got guys that you got all that pressure. You got all these fans that's constantly on your case. And even the Spurs are not even in the media like that as much as the Lakers was. The Lakers in the media more times for having LeVar Ball doing his talking than anything. Kawhi Leonard may not want to go on it all that. So you got to stay the type of player he is. So that's another thing. I doubt Kawhi Leonard will enjoy it with the Lakers. He might go to the Clippers because Jerry West might get him first. And if you the Lakers, yeah, you got a team already. They need to start trying to go after all these guys, man. Like, give Ingram, Kuzma, and Lonzo more time to develop. You didn't keep Randall, okay? You released Randall in exchange for Rondo, so now you got to deal with it. And at the end of the day, It's Rob Pelinka, Magic Johnson fault you even got Lonzo in the first place. You could have went after Donovan Mitchell. See, if the Lakers would have got Donovan Mitchell and they would have made the playoffs, it would have been no doubt in my mind. Paul George would have been able to join in with LeBron. Durant would have came regardless. He would have never came, but you would have had Paul George at least. You would have had Boogie if they would have had Donovan Mitchell. But Magic Johnson wasn't thinking about that. He wasn't paying attention to everybody, so that's his fault. And it seems like Magic Johnson is trying to rush a championship in LA. You can't do that. A championship team is a process. Okay, so now LeBron James is obviously in it for the long haul, so we'll see how it does, how they go the next 4 years. But I'm going to say this, and I'm saying this strongly. I don't want to hear no complaints from any of these analysts or these Lakers fans if LeBron James don't give them an NBA championship within the next 4 years. I don't want to hear no complaining at all. Because if LeBron don't give this Laker team a championship, he's going to go back to Cleveland and retire over there, and that's going to be the end of his career. And I told you, man, that was the only risk with him going to LA. It's because he's under more pressure with the Lakers than he was with the Cleveland Cavaliers as far as giving them a championship title. See, the media wants the Lakers to get all these players so they can go back with Boston. They can have another Boston-Celtic rematch, which to me is not fair to the rest of the league because a team like the Clippers, New Orleans Pelicans, okay, the Utah Jazz, all these teams got just as good of a chance to get to a championship as the Lakers do. Just because the Lakers got LeBron still don't mean nothing. And now you still got Golden State. They still got the exact same core. They still got their starters. Now you got Boogie Cousins joining them. That's going to be even worse. Okay, so that's the problem. But now I'm saying we'll see. I mean, LeBron probably will get this team to the finals. Doesn't mean they're going to win. If he doesn't win a championship title, then it's going to be all bad. And they're going to be talking about LeBron like they was talking against Dwight Howard. Remember, man, everybody was so happy that Dwight Howard came to the Lakers. They were so pleased that you see what happened. Dwight Howard turned out to be a mistake. And y'all understand this too, man. The reason why y'all didn't get Chris Paul, not because of David Stern. Y'all got to stop blaming this on David Stern. It was the rest of the NBA. All 29 other owners said, no, we don't want Chris Paul going to the Lakers so the Lakers could get another player that could get them into a championship. Because like I might have mentioned before, the Hornets didn't have an owner. The Kings was in danger of folding. The Clippers was suffering. You know, all these teams in the Western Conference, including Phoenix, that were all going downhill. Okay? If the Lakers would have won another championship, that would have been bad for the Western Conference. Teams, like I said, the NBA would have lost teams. Owners would have just said, forget this, we gone. We out of here. Like it's been happening the last 50 years. The Lakers are the cause of a lot of teams, certain teams, you know what I'm saying, folding. Okay? Now the owners just can't deal with it no more. And I don't want to have a league where we keep getting the same teams in the finals every year. For the last 20 years, you either had the Lakers or you had the Spurs in the finals. Besides the Dallas Mavericks and besides this Golden State Warriors team. The same exact teams. I'm tired of seeing it. I want to see a team for once, not because I'm a fan. I want to see a team because I want to see the Clippers in the finals. I want to see the Pelicans in the finals. I want to see the Blazers in the finals. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the Suns back in the finals. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some more teams in the NBA finals instead of it being the Lakers all the time. The only good thing about Golden State is that Golden State did it naturally. Golden State did it the right way. Then they got a Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? Golden State didn't go out their way hurting their core. They let Stephen Curry, they let Draymond, let Harrison Barnes, all these guys develop first, win a championship. Then when they lost the championship, they went and got a Durant. They did things the right way. They didn't do things like the Lakers are doing right now. Because even then, Luke Walton might not even be the right head coach for them. I'm be honest. If Luke Walton can't get this team to the Western Conference Finals at least, if the Lakers get put out the first or second round, LeBron James will have Luke Walton fired. So I'm just going to tell you that ahead of time. Luke Walton might not be there after next season. Especially if this team, you know what I'm saying, doesn't get to the NBA Finals or they don't get to the Western Conference Finals. I'm going to tell you that right now. They're not beating Golden State Warriors. I'm going to be honest. They're not beating them. They're not going to beat the San Antonio Spurs if Kawhi stays and finish out this season. Because think about it. Spurs still got a team. They still got a decent team. Even though Tony Parker's not there anymore and they don't need him anyway. Ginobili needs to retire, but you still got Paul Gasol, you still got Rudy Gay, you still got Dante Murray, you still got Patrick Mills. With Kawhi Leonard, that's still a legit team. And you still got LaMarcus Aldridge there. So again, the Spurs still got a legit team. They may not be a championship team, but they still got a good team. Of course, Kawhi's going to leave next season. He's going to leave next summer, but still. I mean, you got to be honest, man. The Lakers, it's going to be hard for the Lakers to win championships. I'm just telling you now. It's going to be hard for LeBron to win in the Western Conference. This is not, y'all got to understand, this is not the East. So, y'all need to stop letting these Lakers fans troll y'all. Stop listening to the media, man. Why does the media have the Lakers as number 2 right now? To take it all is still a mistake. Okay? And for those that bet money, please do your research right now. I'm saying this as kindly, as nice as possible. I'm gonna put it. I'm just bottom line right now. Do not pay attention to Vegas right now. If y'all gonna bet on the Lakers winning on, y'all better do your research right now. You got 8+ games. You in the same division as Golden State. You gotta play them 3 times. On top of that, you gotta play against Paul George with Russell Westbrook. You gotta go against the Portland Trailblazers. Still got their backcourt. They re-signed Jortics. The Denver Nuggets got Michael Porter Jr. Even though they got Winston Chandler, you still got Paul Millsap. You still got Djokovic. They still got a squad. They ain't gonna be way better. You still got the Timberwolves, the team they had last year that went to the playoffs. You still got the New Orleans Pelicans that now have Julius Randle, okay, Anthony Davis, and Drew Holiday. Even though they got Rondo no more, they can find it on the point guard. They have Ian Clark. The Clippers, okay. Even though everybody thinks the Clippers are trash because they couldn't bring anybody, they got Morrison Gortat. They got the 6th man of the year, Lou Williams. Patrick Beverly's coming back. Gallinari coming back. You got Tobias Harris. They got bad potential at 25 years old. They just signed Jerome Robinson and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 2 first-round draft picks, who they did not have in years. Okay? And then you got Mike Scott coming up to me. The Clippers Clippers actually got a team. They got a better team than they had last year. Okay? Y'all gotta understand this, man. You under all this pressure with the Western Conference. The Phoenix Suns got Devin Booker. Not only do they got Devin Booker, you got Trevor Ariza over there now. You got the first-round pick out of Arizona. They got a team. If the coach could, if the coach could do so with that Phoenix Suns team, they'll be in contention. So if you the Lakers, you got a lot of pressure with these teams and not going to allow LeBron James to run through them like that. You got DeAndre Jordan with the Dallas Mavericks that now are better defensively. Because, yeah, they re-signed Wesley Matthews. You got Luka Doncic from the Europe leagues, okay? You got all these, like I said, the Mavericks are better defensively. Now they got a legit center for them. They got an all-star center. It's not going to be easy for the Lakers whatsoever. There's at least 8 or 9 guys on the Western Conference that could guard LeBron James head up defensively. And plus, 2, the Lakers still don't got a backcourt yet, okay? They don't got enough guys that can shoot the 3. Yeah, you got Caldwell Pope, but Caldwell Pope don't put up enough points for you to be a legit shooting guard like that. He's decent. He's just not no over-the-top guard. Caldwell Pope's not James Harden. He's not Klay Thompson at all. He's not McCullough. He's none of these guys. None of these point guards that can shoot 3s consistently. Okay, so then what you're going to do? So that's the problem with LeBron James. That's the risk LeBron James is taking by going to his Laker team. They'll say Ingram and Kuzma are not fully developed yet. Lonzo is going to take another 2 years for him to be a legit, they'll say, superstar in this league. And plus, his daddy keep doing all his talking. And that's the other problem, too, man. Lou Walton's already talking, and not saying, not Lou Walton, but LeVar Ball. And then this is my problem, too, man. Why isn't Lou Walton saying anything about this, okay? LeVar Ball says, the moment Rajon Rondo got signed to the Lakers, LeVar Ball is already talking trash, saying Lonzo Ball is a better point guard than Rondo. Rondo is a little backup, man. Has he not been watching the NBA over the last, 15 years? Rondo has been to 2 NBA finals. He's an all-star. Rondo is actually a starting point guard. Rondo is a veteran. Lonzo Ball is nowhere near Rajon Rondo's skill set. He need to watch disrespecting Rondo, because Rondo is a top player that doesn't take disrespect from nobody. He does not take nobody just talking trash about him. And I believe eventually, if Lonzo Ball don't tell his daddy to be quiet, stop talking, I got this. As he to tell the Lakers to stop putting the microphone in LeVar Ball's mouth. If Lonzo doesn't say that, there's a call to me out to stop giving his daddy attention. Then eventually Rondo will get into a fight with LeVar Ball. You're going to be seeing this in one of these games next season. The Lakers going to be struggling. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James going to have a hard time over there. Rondo and Lonzo Ball going to be getting into it. And LeVar Ball will say something negative to Rajon Rondo in his face. They're going to be getting to a fade. Rondo going to be ready to swing on LeVar Ball. And Rondo will do it too. Rondo's a fighter. Y'all understand that, man? Rondo don't take no crap from nobody. Okay? The Lakers now got a veteran point guard. He ain't going to take none of this talking that LeVar Ball is doing at all. LeBron James definitely ain't going to be doing, man. LeVar Ball so LeVar needs to watch what he's talking about, because these guys ain't going to be having it. Man, Stevenson, none of these players are going to be having that. I believe, and I truly believe that LeVar Ball going to be saying something negative like he always does. Rondo ain't going to lie. Rondo going to go get in Lonzo's face. They're going to be arguing. Then Rondo going to get into LeVar Ball. Rondo going to swing at LeVar Ball. It's going to be a big old fight. Rondo going to be wanting to kick LeVar Ball's ass. And then
him and Zoe not gonna get along. That's when Magic Johnson gonna have to make an immediate decision. Either Rondo got to leave, you got to release or trade Rondo, or Lonzo got to go. One of them two. Because the only way LeVar Ball is gonna stop, you gotta get Lonzo out of there. That's the only reason why you gonna get rid of LeVar Ball. Or else Lonzo gonna keep putting up with it. And like I told y'all in my other videos, excuse me. Like I told y'all in my other videos, Zoe is a beta male. He's not an alpha male. Okay, there's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Lonzo is kind of passive aggressive. He's not going to. He's not the person that's going to step up against his daddy, like most other NBA players would have. See, if this was Jelly Bean Bryant, Kobe Bryant's father, doing all this talking, Kobe Bryant would have been told his daddy, you know what I'm saying, shut up, stop talking, father, respectfully. You know, Kobe Bryant would have told his father, okay, this is my time. I'm playing NBA, you know what I'm saying? Let me do this as a grown man. Let me make my own decisions. I don't need you telling the media what I'm going to do, what my plans is, how I should be playing basketball. That's what Kobe would have did. And look at Ben Simmons. Do you see his daddy doing all this talking? No. And I told y'all, man, before there was Lonzo, it was Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons was one and done with LSU. There was a documentary on Ben Simmons from Showtime. Okay, they did a movie about Ben Simmons, a documentary. His daddy played on the Atlanta Hawks with Doc Rivers back in the day. They won, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they won a championship together. Y'all can look this up. Correct me if I'm wrong. But his daddy was on the Atlanta Hawks, then went to the Europe leagues and played. Okay, so Ben Simmons grew up into a basketball family. But once Ben Simmons got drafted, his daddy stayed in the background. His daddy, Mr. Simmons, didn't do all this talking that Mr. LeVar Ball is doing. Okay, he was not this vocal at all. Ben Simmons' daddy felt that, okay, this is Ben Simmons, a grown man. You know, he needs to make his own decisions. Okay, he's in the NBA now. I did a good job raising him. I got him this far. Now he needs to take the rest of this way. He needs to follow his own path. I'm going to step aside. I'm not going to talk. This is his time now. This is his time to shine. So you see this, man. Ben Simmons' daddy is really, really, and truly humble. LeVar Ball, no. LeVar Ball is basically doing this for his big baller brand. He's doing this for himself and his ego. And like I said, he's just trying to hog up all this attention. That's just what it is. He's living through his son's success. Because he didn't make it into the NBA. So that's the problem, man. Eventually, that's going to happen, man. LeVar Ball go tick Lonzo, go tick Rajon Rondo off. Lonzo still ain't going to say nothing. Rondo going to call out Lonzo. Them two going to be fighting. Or it's going to be B. Rondo is going to get into a fight with LeVar. You know what I'm saying? Rondo going to be wanting to catch the head or fade. You know what I'm saying? And even then, it's only going to piss LeBron James off. Because LeBron James is the type of person that will leave immediately. He really would, man. If things are not going right with this Laker team, LeVar Ball doing all this talking, and it gets to the fact that it gets on LeBron James' nerves, LeBron James will immediately request his trade. He'll terminate his contract. He got that much juice and go somewhere else. So if you imagine Johnson, you are Paleka, you got to make a decision on this now. You got to tell Lonzo Ball, we're not going to put up with LeVar Ball doing all this talking. You got to shut him up now, or else you going to have problems. Anyways, folks, that's the video. Y'all like and subscribe. Y'all tell me what you think in the comment section. How do you feel the Lakers are going to be starting off in the first season with LeBron under in a Laker uniform? Because I'm curious, man, because I don't think LeBron is going to win a championship with his Lakers team just this year coming up. I say maybe, depending on if they get Kawhi Leonard, because I still don't think they're going to get Kawhi. I'm saying, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And even then, I don't agree with them trying to get Carmelo Anthony right now. Carmelo Anthony don't need to go to his Laker team. If you got Kuzma, you don't need Carmelo Anthony. But anyways, folks, that's the video right now. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.